What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where I'm here at Maserati Central Florida. Yes, Maserati Orlando. And I have behind me a 2022 Maserati Ghibli Trofeo. That's the first 2022 Ghibli Trofeo. And we've only had one other Trofeo on the channel, and it was the 2021 Ghibli. So Maserati has changed some things for the 2022 lineup, and it's going to be on this Trofeo. But I want to show you guys what's special about this specific model. You know, Maserati's fastest car at 203 miles per hour for the top speed. And I want to show you guys all the different specs, options, features, and everything that involves this car. So with that said, let's get right to it, guys. Now, before we get started, shout out to Johnny from Maserati Central Florida for hooking me up with this Trofeo today. Check out his link down in the description below. Check out his number. Make sure you guys give him a call if you're looking to get into this Trofeo, the F-Tributo, or any other Maseratis you see here. If you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe to the channel, it helps grow the channel. More people can hear about it, and I can get more opportunities to get more exclusive cars like this one before they even make it to the showroom to you guys first. With that said, let's get right to it. Now, you guys are getting exclusive access to this 2022 Maserati Ghibli Trofeo before it even hits the showroom floor. It just got here, hasn't been through PDI, hasn't been detailed or anything yet, but I want to get it right here on the channel for you guys so you don't miss the opportunity to see it, just in case somebody comes in, falls in love at sight, and buy it. I mean, it happens before. So I wanted to get it to you guys straight away, which is why you see the center cap's done in orange, because the actual center cap is in the trunk lid. So with that said, this still is amazing to see, even though it's not completely done up yet. Now, with that said, I want to show you guys this car because it is incredible. And there's some changes for 2022, which I'll go over right away. So you guys know that the front emblem has been done different for 2022 because you guys have seen the other 2022 videos, right? All right, done in white and blue instead of chrome red and blue for the previous model year. Also, something that's a little bit different for the 2022 model year is the new Trident, but special to this Trident right here on the C-pillar is the red strike through. You only get this with the Trofeo model. So this is my first time seeing it, but normally it's just a big chrome Trident on the C-pillar here. With the Trofeo model, you got the red strike through. You know there's something evil is lurking. And then also in the rear here, you have the new Maserati script on the rear trunk lid as well, all throughout here. So with that said, those are some things for the exterior that's new for 2022. But let's not take away from the Trofeo's already specialness that we'll go over now. So dressed up in Nero Rebelle, which is the exterior metallic black paint, you also get special things on the Trofeo model. Starting with the hood vents, you see these big nostrils here? That's gonna feed that twin turbo V8 on both sides to keep everything cool and ventilated. Now, with that said, we'll talk about that V8 in just a moment, but the Trofeo up front is a lot more aggressive in the sense that, you know, you can see the feed through on the grille. Look at that. Now, the normal grills for 2021 and 2022 were filled in, all right, with a matte insert. For the Trofeo model, that air goes straight through, all right, helps feed the radiator some air, but I did notice that there is inserts, or kind of like a quarter insert on both ends right next to the big Trident here and the camera, all right? So that big Trident obviously is for the level 2 ADAS, but you'll notice that there is an insert right there, but the rest of them are feed through, all right? So they are functional slats on the grille. So that is definitely new for the Trofeo models, or for the Trofeo model specific. Now, you do have the carbon fiber front lip here, all right, that comes on the Trofeo model standard. You also have the mesh grille going along with it as well, and it has the Grand Sport front fascia, which gives you this whole aggressive front fascia, side blades there, and mesh feed-throughs on both sides as well. And this comes standard with the full matrix LED headlamps as well, so you get the best of the best when it comes to Maserati styling for the Ghibli. So we'll take a step back so you see it all together. And it looks pretty good. But yeah, the grills is something you really wouldn't notice unless you were up close to them, or you knew what the previous model years or the other regular Ghiblis looked like. Now, there seems to be a trend here, right? Again, just like the F-Tributo, one of 100, the 21-inch titanium wheels show up again in black. But I have to explain that center cap. It's not a center cap, it's just a filler right now because the center caps are in the trunk. You'll see those in a minute. This has not been through PDI, so it's not ready yet for the showroom floor. Again, that's how exclusive this is. All right, so red calipers, white script for the Brembo brakes, drilled rotors, and Pirelli P0 tires right up top for your stickiness to keep you on the road. So with that said, we're gonna slide right up here on the fender, and you'll notice something very special. The Trofeo script and the red portholes with this model. Yes, it looks phenomenal, and look at that with the palm trees in the back, the reflection, it just screams. I mean, look at that. That is awesome. So obviously the Trofeo badge being the best of the best for the 2022 model year. And again, the red kind of, styling cues and kind of accents just really sets things off for this model, especially because the interior is done in Rosso. The red brake calipers, I mean, it just makes sense. It looks so stunning. Now you'll also notice the fixed pillar has the Italian flag, and that is also essential and standard on the Trofeo models. You can only get it on this one. So just some nice heritage, just some nice styling there. It looks really good. You do have your black window molding surrounds. All right, you have a sunroof up top, which we'll see when we get inside, and the color matched handles as well. Now we already talked about that trident right there in the back. All right, but if we swing to the rear, you'll notice the boomerang tails. All right, that's something you guys have seen since last year for the 2021 model years when they switched up to the boomerang tails. Again, we talked about that Maserati script in the back, and then you'll see the honeycomb grille, all right, with the black exhaust tips and the carbon fiber rear diffuser, which is for the Trofeo, all right? So carbon fiber rear diffuser, all right, very aggressive in the back, and then carbon fiber front lip for the Trofeo automatically. Now you can add a carbon package to this, and it'll give you the carbon pillars, and I believe, I'm not sure if you get the carbon spoiler as well. You get carbon door handles, stuff like that. So you can get more carbon on the outside, but standard, you already get the diffuser, and standard, you already get the front lip. But with the Grand Sport rear fascia and the carbon, I mean, it just all meshes together very well. I really like the way it looks. So if you step back, take a look from the rear, all together, it looks pretty chill, pretty simple. When all black is out there, it's more of a stealthy thing, more of a sinister, mean thing, not too flashy like the F-Tributo. But when you see this thing, you're gonna know what it is on the road, and we'll get to that because let's talk about this engine. Now you guys want to know what makes this Maserati Ghibli Trofeo Maserati's fastest vehicle. Yes, I said fastest because the MC20, while it does do, 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, the top speed is 202 miles per hour. And while the Quattroporte Trofeo does 203 miles per hour, its 0 to 60 is in 4.2. But the Ghibli Trofeo here has a 0 to 60 in 4 seconds flat with a top speed of 203 miles per hour, making it its fastest model yet. Yes, fastest, not quickest. The 0 to 60 for the MC20 does not count. But with that said, you're looking at a twin turbo V8 engine, all right, Ferrari derived, as you guys can tell from the heavy inspiration there, all right, and you have 580 horsepower, 538 pound-feet of torque, and again, the 0 to 60 is in 4 seconds flat with a top speed of 203 miles per hour. This thing is incredible. It looks awesome. All right, red on the sides, carbon fiber down the middle, V8 badge, and the Maserati insignia. It's really reminiscent of the classic naturally aspirated V8 engine from the Gran Turismo and older Quattroporte, stuff like that. So it really just seems that much more special, and this is really where the bulk of your money and value is going, is this twin turbo V8 engine. We should probably fire it up in Sport Corsa mode and give it a couple of blips just so you guys can see what that V8 power sounds like. Now guess what the Trofeo comes with standard that the other 2022 models don't? Soft closed doors. 2022 Maserati took away standard soft closed doors on all Ghiblis besides the Trofeo here and the F-Tributo, but that's a special case. So this does have soft closed doors for 2022, so go figure. Now same big metal key fob that you guys are used to for these cars since 2014, but one of the best in the game and started the trend of those awesome key fobs in the Italian range. Now, before you even get in, you're greeted with the Maserati door sill done in aluminum, the aluminum sport pedals, And you have the aluminum buttons here as well for the seat adjustments, but you also have the pedal adjustments. So you can actually adjust these pedals. As you can see, they're coming towards me now as I hold this button up. And then once I hold the button down, those pedals will adjust away from me. So you do have that on this as well. If I can slide underneath, you have your telescopic steering wheel where you can go forward, backwards, down, and up. And you see those big aluminum column mounted paddle shifters that you're used to from Mazzi. But let's talk about the seating. Piano fluted natural drilled leather. All right, now it's not just any piano fluted sports seat, but you have the Trofeo embossed in the headrest. So you know that this is a special model when you see it inside. Now my only gripe is that this is embossed. I know it's cool, but it would be so much better if it was in the contrasted neo stitching like the rest of the seat, as you can see on the sides. So I would love that trend to carry on. But with that said, if I step inside, it is still the beautiful Maserati that you guys are used to when it comes to the trim levels, when it comes to the materials. Everything here is still the same good old stuff. All right, now I should probably open up that sunroof, all right, all Alcantara headliner and pillars, all right, and let in a little bit more Florida sun. But yes, this is basically what you've seen in the other models, and especially for 2022. Nothing much has changed besides the dials. So first, let's start it up. Got to get that V8 going. So we'll do one of these. And while I close the door, you can see the piano black wood trim, the aluminum, leather up top with neo stitching throughout the sides, Rosso leather, and neo stitching with the Harman Kardon sound system there. All right. Now, as I'm inside, you guys can see that there's a little something different here because this is a Trofeo. So we got a V8 logo right there by the seat belt chimer. All right. You also have on the left-hand side a top speed of 230 miles per hour on the dash. Now, we know that 203 miles per hour is what we're going in this thing, but we can probably get it a little bit faster, all right, and a little bit faster may take it around that 210 range, but probably won't see 230 for the Trofeo V8. Now, with that said, you have the perforated leather sports steering wheel, chrome, aluminum trim, all right, all your driving assistance, your hands-free controls as well, radio controls in the back, the column-mounted paddle shifters, as I said before, all right, and then if we go over, our MIA system, yes, the Maserati Intelligent Assistant, which is new for 2021, so they carried it over to 2022. With this, you have your surround camera as well, so you have your 360 with the sensors there, all right, you have your full back, your full front, and your 360 with the front, real-time views. This is an amazing system with this 10.1-inch screen, but you guys have seen this thing since last year, so you know a lot of what it has to offer. It's the same in the Trofeo model, nothing specifically special when it comes to this. But with that said, I do love the whole layout as usual, just, you know, kind of breezing over it because it is pretty simple. Now, with that said, 2-zone climate HVAC, or dual zone, sorry. You do also have your wireless charger under here, your USB-C and USB 2.0 under there as well for charging. If I come back over here, your 2-track system for your 8-speed ZF, wrapped in leather, chrome, and aluminum. Go back for drive, go over for manual mode if you want to shift here or just use the paddles. Then you can go neutral, all right, go reverse, and then park, all right. So again, pretty straightforward. Hazard buttons there, traction control off, hold that for 3 seconds. Your start-stop button, your ICE, which is increased efficiency for your fuel economy. And the important one here, Sport Corsa mode. So that's the driving mode that is specific to the Trofeo. All right, so here's how it works, how you get to Sport Corsa mode. First, you'll press Sport, and then you'll hold it down, and you'll go to Corsa mode. Now, you can't just press it, watch. Sport, see, and then you turn Sport off, okay? Corsa is not illuminated. You have to press Sport and then hold Sport down, and it goes to Corsa mode. Now, when it goes to Corsa, I'll do that again so you guys can see, but it shows your traction is automatically off, your dampers are softened, and you're ready to go. So let's go into Sport Corsa. There you go. So you can see that that is your main throttle response, super crazy driving mode, just, you know, ripping through gears. I mean, all that good stuff. So you see, once I went into Corsa mode, the dampers automatically lit up. So I'll hold it down. See, now you see the light for the dampers as well. All right, so you can do the dampers individually, sport mode and dampers like that to soften them. But in Corsa, All right, those are going to come on automatically. So just to keep you guys informed on that. Now you do have your electric parking brake. You do have your controls for your MIA screen, just in case you want to use the analog buttons here. You don't have to use the touch screen there. You can do that. You also have your storage there, just in case you want to put a couple extra things like change or anything like that. And your split armrest with the 2 cup holders down beneath. And you do have AC that can feed through there as well. All right, with that said, I think a lot of this stuff is self-explanatory as far as what we've gone over before. Really, what I want to know is, do you think Maserati should change anything else in the interior to make it a little bit more Trofeo specific besides the embossed headrest? Should they do plaques, or should they do like a carbon steering wheel or something, you know, that just comes standard with the with the Trofeo, not Sport Corsa, with the Trofeo model? You know, because all this we've seen before is not super, you know, new to anything besides the V8 logo, the higher revs, and higher top speed on the dash, and then the Sport Corsa, obviously, for the driving mode. But what do you guys think? Should Maserati do a little bit more, or is this porridge just right? Now the back of the Trofeo, as far as the materials, you get the same luxury, all right? You get the Nero stitching, you get the Nero leather, you get the Rosso leather, aluminum trim, black piano wood, all right, and your Harman Kardon sound system. Inside, same materials, all right? The piano fluted natural drill leather seats, all right, I mean, looks good. Nero stitching, embossed logo, no Trofeo logo on it though. But the rest of it is kind of, you know, chill. There's not much going on back here because you do have a armrest here with 2 cup holders, but you don't have the extra $140 charging here that you could add, and you do not have heated seats right here where it would be posted for the rear. Now up front, you have heated and ventilated seats with a heated steering wheel, but in the rear, it's just pretty chill. Really, it comes to the materials. The materials carry over, but not the same exact functionality. Now, if you were to guess the fuel economy on a twin turbo V8, what would you think? Let me tell you, 16, 13, 20. Yes, 16 combined city and highway, 13 city and 20 highway. So again, twin turbo V8, I mean, it makes sense, but you do have to put premium fuel in here. And if you do any more spirited driving in Sport Corsa mode, all right, then that's going to be something that may take that 13 city down to 9 city. You never know. So, you know, you do have your different driving modes for different occasions when it comes to the fuel economy. Now there's a couple of things in the trunk, but 17.7 cubic feet of space. All right, in the rear, you do have a 60-40 rear folding split. Now with that, you also have your model car and spare key and that whole nice setup that Maserati changed over for 2021. And what do we say? Those center caps are hidden back here as well. So again, they are here, guys. You have your owner's manual and front plate kit as well there. All right, and under the floor mats and everything here is your battery that's stowed away. Let's see if I can get under here. All right, so you'll see the spare tire, the jack, the tire inflate kit, all the tools, and the battery tucked away on the side there. Now, with that said, you do have a 12-volt plug in there and some extra stowage on the side as well. This is just to help pull it because this is how it comes from the factory. But yeah, everything you guys are used to in the trunk, same, you know, great space, same rear folding seats, and same accessories that you would normally get in any other Ghibli. So let's check out the boomerang tails, all illuminated with the fog lamps and the turn signals there as well. So you can see the boomerang running light right up top. All right, the turn signal there, and then the fog lamp illuminated as well. So you can see how it looks like on black. Now, we also have the turn signal here in the mirror cap. You can actually see it good for once. And then when you come to the front, you can see the full matrix LED lit up, switchback turn signal there. All right, all looks good together per usual. We'll take a step back so you guys can see it on the Trofeo, on that aggressive styling, and see how it is on black. The moment of truth, guys, for the 2022 Maserati Ghibli Trofeo, what are we looking at options and price? Well, to start, we're looking at an MSRP of $110,600. Now, after additional options, as you guys can see there, and a destination charge of $1,195, plus a preparation and delivery of $300 and a gas guzzler tax of $1,700, where you're looking at $117,095. Not too bad, right? It was actually cheaper than I expected from last year. So with that said, what do we have for the options on this car? Now, it's pretty simple, pretty standard. I mean, power foot pedals, $400. Alcantara headliner and pillars, $1,000. All right, your Mica paint, $1,200. Your 21-inch titanium black wheels, $400, and it's only that low of a price because of the fact that you have the highest trim level Maserati. So, you know, on any other of the Maserati trim levels, it's going to be more money. And then your laminated rear glass, $300. That's it, guys. That's where your standard options come from. So a lot of it, I mean, half of the cost is really your destination, your preparation delivery, and your gas guzzling tax when it comes to the additional cost to the $117,095. So with that said, everything standard that comes with the Trofeo. So it's going to list things like your carbon fiber front lip, your Corsa mode, your carbon fiber rear diffuser, all the Trofeo lining and the badging, the twin turbo V8 engine, all the good stuff that you guys have seen that I pointed out for the Trofeo, and then everything else that would come with the Ghiblis for the 2022 model year. So really the specific stuff to the Trofeo will be here, and soft closed doors, as you can see at the top there, which is not on any of the other Maserati models standard, all right? It's an option. So you can get them. It's just an option, not standard anymore for the 2022 model year versus 2021. But yeah, these look incredible. I love seeing the Trofeos. I can't wait to see a Levante and Quattroporte Trofeo at some point, but I love to see this, and I want to know what you guys think about this, because when I see this car, it gets my heart racing, and one day I'll get to drive one and, you know, take it for a quick spin. But for right now, I just wanted to show it off to you guys and see what you thought. All right, guys, so with that said, what did you think about the first 2022 Maserati Ghibli Trofeo? Sounds good as usual. I mean, it looks good as usual. And the price is a lot lower than I thought it would be for this model year. With that said, is it worth it for you guys to get this 2022 model year with the changes that has been in place, and really with it being the fastest Maserati out there? You guys let me know if you're feeling it down in the comments below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video, as always, check the links down below. I have one-time link donation for my PayPal, my Cash App, and my Venmo, just in case you guys want to donate a couple extra dollars to the channel. I appreciate the love and support that you guys help get me through this channel with. Now, with that said, if you guys want to help further support, also check out the Ron's Rides merch links, where you can get tank tops, you can get t-shirts, fanny packs, tote bags, everything Ron's Rides. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. See everything I'm posting, Ferrari, Maserati, and Alfa Romeo. It doesn't always make it hit to the channel. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. With that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rides video. Peace.